because I want to get through this. We have a lot to do, and I know there's going to be a lot of catty going on, and we'll let that happen throughout the show. Last two girls, give your opinion on Fresh and Fit, and we'll get back to the show.
Okay, so opportunistic, debatable, educational.
Okay.
Opportunistic in which way?
I just mean that you guys give us opportunity to come on here, express ourselves, and to also learn about your perspective as well as learning ours.
So that would make you opportunistic, not us.
How does that make me opportunistic?
I don't think she realized that opportunistic is like an insult. Yeah. She meant it as a compliment, and now he took it as an insult because he's being emotional.
Literally said because we give you the opportunity.
But we get what we're trying to say. But yeah.
He actually understood it better than Myra did.
Because it sounds like something he would say incorrectly.
Maybe, yeah, it actually does, yeah.
That would be nice.
Potato.
All right, last one.
What's up, guys? From my experience.
Somebody moved to the US a couple of years ago, right? What would be your advice if that person wasn't able to kind of socially adjust to the US? What would you suggest?
I have one word for you, immersion. You have to immerse yourself into United States culture. Where are you from?
The country of the year, Ukraine.
Well, congratulations from Ukraine.
He said, how do I immerse?
Yeah, what's your outcome? You want to be
How do I immerse? And he said immersion.
Yeah, I don't know.
American?
Ideally.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, first
I'd
you
like to
can't
be
talk like
sunny,
this if you want to be the American. You have to immerse yourself in American
Ukrainian
culture.
right now. Speak Ukrainian. He can't do that. That's not okay.
It's fine, but immerse yourself in American culture and watch
I
as
think
many
he's speaking more from a perspective. Are you speaking about from a perspective of like adjusting your status and stuff?
Yeah.
I can speak to this.
Okay,
Okay,
go.
immigration. Simple. Number one, don't violate any laws while you're here.
Yep.
Okay. Whether it's like working illegally, whatever, because if you get caught, it's gonna and then you might get deported. So that's number one. Number two, try to do it legally. You're coming from Ukraine, you could potentially go refugee status, and then go ahead and consult with an immigration attorney that's not a scammer.
That's
Make
what
sure you do your research. A lot of immigration attorneys are scammers. I've arrested a bunch when I was on the job. So that's what I'm
And
saying.
what about socially?
Wait, yeah, what? I don't think the guy's asking for, like, what's my legal path to residency?
I mean, it was a very vague question, to be fair.
I feel like the answer is, like, he's trying to figure out, like, how do I socialize here? He came here from another country 2 years ago, and he's trying to figure out, like, how does he immerse himself and get, like, friends and girls, probably. That's what I'm getting. I mean, it's Fresh and Fit. He's probably not here, like, hey, can you guide me through the immigration process? He's probably saying, how do I find girls and, like, socialize? That's my guess, but...
Okay.
Aside.
So I can speak to that because I came from immigrant here as well. So ultimately, you have to
So that's what I'm
And
saying.
what about socially?
Okay.
Aside.
So I can speak to that because I came from immigrant here as well. So ultimately, you have to decide what
Don't
you want.
break any laws, by the way, too.
You have to decide what you want coming to America. You want to be successful, you want a family, what is priority to you? Once you have that set in your mind, make a goal list of what you want, and then learn it from people that are already here. So for example, find a mentor in your space. For example, I want to learn real estate. So I looked online for mentors in real estate on YouTube. You could do all that here as well. And then find groups, for example, meetup.com, where you can go to these events, meet people in person, and ask them questions.
I feel like every now and then, it's not the case, but how crazy would it be if Fresh was actually, like, 165 IQ, pulling the strings behind the
I
door?
was just thinking that when you started saying that.
Because every
If
now
he's
and then
like-
he gives an
like-
answer, and I'm like...
I wouldn't say his answers ever give off that vibe, but
I mean, like, this is a pretty good answer, okay?
165.
165, he might be behind
And
the
he did
scenes.
understand that girl when she said opportunistic. And
Yeah, he did.
Didn't get it?
And he was like, opportunistic. Oh, she's using the incorrect dictionary definition. You're probably going by Merriam-Webster. That's what he was thinking in his mind, and he sipped some tea.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know?
Because once again, it's about community. So you're by yourself here now, but you need a community for yourself. A brotherhood goes a long way. So find a community you could thrive in. And for example, once again, figure out what your goal is. Once that's your goal, move from there.
I also can help you with this one.
And welcome to America, buddy, the greatest country in the world.
I also can help you with this one, though.
Now he's got to, like, say something balanced out because he doesn't want to give away the act, okay? Hold on. Here it comes. Because he's like, shit, I think I gave too much. Now, here we go. Bring it back.
And then,
Whatever the fuck you want to do here in America,
and then, of
you
course,
can do
bro,
it.
Of course, bro. Join the CEO network. There you go.
Nice plug right here. We have a VIP that wants to ask a question. Go ahead, buddy.
The what network?
It's their pay for record. Like, it's like their Hustle University or whatever, right?
I would, and I couldn't, get clients from online. I would do my best to find who I thought wanted like a really submissive, subservient wife that wanted me to like cook, clean, give them daily blowjobs, have children, because I could still have children. And I would just take my best shot and go that way, because I would be the ultimate wife.
Aren't you prior military?
I am.
Air Force.
I'm a 95 Bravo.
Oh.
You want a blowjob right now, buddy?
No, I don't want that. Not from her.
Okay. We're giving half off blowjobs in the back.
Military belief.
What about you ladies? Any more answers about that? What would you ladies do?
I would go
I can have one
back
more
to
answer.
school because in Sweden we get that for free.
That is awful.
I know.
By the way, nice to meet you. I am Mr.
We get
Sheets.
paid, actually.
meet you.
We get paid for school.
You should clap it up for this guy one time. Good
I think it's really great to do that.
to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, we got two more questions, and we got to wrap up. I see that guy in the suit right there, and then there was a guy that just stood up back there. You'll go next, buddy. Yeah.
Got out of work. I came all the way from Miami. Wanted to go ahead and show support. Love these guys right here. My question to the women and the men.
He came all the way from Miami. It was like a 40-minute drive, okay? It's like...
Wait, where is this?
In Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay.
Melina just came from there, right?
I thought it was in Miami.
Sure. This guy's acting like he's fucking
Yeah.
Che Guevara, okay? You know, chill, dude.
In here, how do you become, or let me reword that, how do you demand or command respect amongst uncommon strangers when you're traveling? How do you command that respect amongst uncommon folks?
I think being articulate is very helpful. I think when you can be articulate, it can help command respect and attention no matter where you go, no matter what industry you're in.
Highly feminine. I think being highly feminine, but also because I obviously feminine, but I also command the.
It's like just the most. She's like if Just Pearly thinks Twitter was like made into a human. It's like that's what this woman is.
Attention of the room when I need to be. So I think and being great at really reading people's body language and just watching how they move, so you can understand like what situation to be in and how to act accordingly.
I listen more than I speak. And it
Listen,
works
yeah.
very well because I used to be the opposite.
And what happened?
Problems.
And now you listen more than you speak.
Yes.
2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You guys want to answer this?
Yeah.
Separate question for the gentleman as well?
You can take this one.
I would just say you have to read the room because, for example, every setting can be different. And for networking, it's about being able to just kind of like see where you're going to fit in and what your role is. For example, to be likable means you have to figure out what each person wants you to be in a scenario. Now, for the most part, though, if you want to have respect, it's like, okay, cool. On some level, read the room, and then, for example, see who's the top guy in the room, and just see where his level's at. And then from there, if you're confident who you are as a man, he's going to see that as well. But I might be a little better. The point is that like you're going to read the room first, and then see who's the dominant one. If it's you, great. If it's not, you have to acquiesce to that, like, battle, pretty much.
Good answer, Walter.
Respect.
Wait, what did Walter do prior to FNF? I know he already had clout, but for what?
We're not allowed to talk about that.
Why?
Classified.
Not Myron. I said Walter.
Walter.
Classified.
Yeah, he's got that kind of background.
You know about it?
I'm just saying, okay? That if you got kidnapped somewhere, you'd want this guy to be your dad, okay?
Are you
First off, I
serious?
wanna get
Like,
No,
you know
I don't
something
know
about?
I thought he was like a car dealer and he got like cheated on by a girl and it like ruined his life and that's why he became fresh. Isn't that what happened?
Oh, maybe. He just like laughed a little hard when the guy was like, oh, if social media disappeared, what would you guys do? And I know Fit did Sling prior, but I was just wondering like, oh, did Fresh do Sling prior?
I don't know. I think he worked like as a IT help desk guy. Unironic, right? Because he said customer service technician or something is what he said. So I think that's what he was doing.
I'd
yeah.
hate to be on the other end of that phone call.
Why? What do you mean by that?
Just play it.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right, bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.